Ashe to the ancestors. Ashe to the universe. All right, Spirit is ready. I'm getting a lot of downloads. Listen, you guys. Okay, so let's get into this reading for Lake Lanier. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Okay, so y'all already know, if you ask, I'll read. The downloads are so freaking heavy and it's a lot going on. Okay, so there is a couple of things happening. There is energy that really is resonating for me right now. And one of the things that I am, the frequency is, we didn't ask for this, but now we're here. We did not ask for this, but now we are here. Okay. And so that's something that I've definitely, the download is hitting, and it's hitting, it's sticking. Spirit is also acknowledging like there's several energies. There's a lot going on. This is an energetic pull, for lack of better words. And it's kind of making me a little bit excited because I feel like I'm going to be tapping onto some very intense energy that I can like share with you guys. So let's just get into it. Let's just see what Spirit says. Okay. Now there's also some energy that is just really not happy. And we'll say it like that. So we send them that energy, those energies, love and light. Okay. So yeah, Spirit is just like, protect yourself. Do what you got to do to energetically protect yourself. And this is not like, okay, so this is physically, right? Spiritually as well, but especially when you're near that space and place, because people, it feels like it was disrespected and they will no longer have that. Like, we're not going to play with you anymore. So speaking of Lake Lanier, it looks like a lake. Okay. This picture looks straight up like a lake, and Spirit is acknowledging that there's ups and downs when it comes to this energy, when it comes to this place, this space, and the boat is stalled. The boat is stalled. Boats equal direction, and it's stalled because guess what? The energy, I'm going to continue to say they because it's more than one, but anyway, they are acknowledging you need to take accountability and responsibility for how you got here. Period. If a boat goes out there, they comment, listen, this is a different kind of, don't play with these energies. Okay. They're not playing. I don't know how else to say it. I'm just going to keep going. So Spirit is acknowledging that they're like, hey, you need to take accountability and responsibility for, this situation. It's mirroring, and anybody can get it. Like, that's just the energy that's coming through. It's a treasured objective. There's purpose. There's determination. There's smooth sailing and assistance. This could involve a water sign, or it could just be emotional. Okay. Now, y'all, straight up. Lake Lanier is in Georgia. Y'all tell me that, because now I'm starting to be like, wait a minute. Okay, so blue is being communicated upon. This is very emotional, sweet as a Georgia peach. There's an energy subconsciously is it's luring. It's very tempting. And so I don't think that people understand when they go there, why they go there, because there is an energy of being lured in. There is an energy of being hankering, tempting. Okay, because that's the object. Not my business, not my problem. Kindness, tender care, charm, beauty, flirtation, delicious, a beautiful experience. Like the song, do you want to ride in the backseat of my caddy? We're going to chop it up and do or die. Okay. Clearly. Okay. And Spirit is acknowledging that through this experience, through this delicious experience, there will be a come to Jesus moment. Look how they're reaching out with truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. Spirit said you shouldn't have went out there anyway. Listen, kiss my grits, no thank you, walk away, refusal, know your worth, self-respect, and strength. We didn't ask for this, but now we're here. It's a whole nother level. And this energy is like, look, we're going to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. There's some brouhaha. I don't know who they mess with. And hear me clearly. I don't know who whatever transpired. I hear you, Spirit. Whatever transpired and this happened, you messed with some very heavy energy. And not just that, it's sacred. Like, there's something very sacred about that land. I don't even know, but I'm telling you, Spirit is acknowledging it. And Spirit is also acknowledging that the hands of those who understand the spirit realm very well, have also played a role in why that lake has so much energy and power. And the energy on this card is like every single time you play with us, we will do it. Okay? Breakthrough, solution, originality, receptivity, and faith. Cats have 9 lives. Every time you try it, we're going to do it again and again and again and again. We didn't want this, but now we're here. Now we're here. And Spirit said it does put a bad taste in their mouth. And collectively, it puts a bad taste in the collective's energy, right? And Spirit said they're trying to turn lemons into lemonade, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You know, people are being very optimistic and perseverance and seeking opportunity, creativity, and genius. But Spirit is, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is acknowledging like it's not going to work. There's a lot of solar plexus energy when it comes to this lake. Lots of solar plexus, the power and their ability to do what it is that they choose to do. And there's this luring energy. There's this energy of hugs and kisses, adoration, snuggling, pillow talk, bonding in someone's favor. Well, okay. Lake Lanier. Current energy. Screenshots, evidence. There's evidence. People are getting proof and they're looking at the facts around Lake Lanier. There's also some fake smiles. No. And in the middle of the deck, people are running from Lake Lanier. I'm just telling you, energetically, stay away from this place. So there's an energy of weep. I heard it. Wolves in sheep clothing when it comes to Lake Lanier. There's also a divination abuser when it comes to Lake Lanier. A lot of people try to pick up on the energy, but I'm telling you, energetically, this is a powerful, there is something magnetic, okay? And Spirit is also acknowledging broke ass. And this could make one feel broke energetically, broke spiritually, broke mentally, broke financially. There's something about this energetic pull that literally breaks people. Now, again, I didn't ask for this, but now we're here. Spirit just keeps repeating that. Lake Lanier. What is the message to the collective about Lake Lanier? Brainstorming, ideas, problem solving, and figuring shit out. So in regards to Lake Lanier, people are brainstorming, trying to figure this out. Subconsciously, it does have to do with a story, love story. It has to do with a story, Spirit is saying. A once upon a time story. Do you remember the story? Do you remember the history? Okay, I hear it. Thank you. And there's this other energy of copycat. Now, there's this energy of mirroring something, and there's this energy of literally what I'm seeing is side by side. Cats have 9 lives, happening over and over and over again, but there's this energy of copycat, copying something, doing something, duplicating something, doing something over and over and over again because of the story, because of the history. What is the message to the collective around Lake Lanier? What do the ancestors want to say in regards to Lake Lanier? Ashe. Troll. Are you a necessary evil? Do you feel you must play devil's advocate, or are you someone who hates themselves so much they feel they have to try to get others to feel the same way? If you answer yes to one or more of these questions, please seek help in therapy or get a hobby. So there's this energy of people trolling Lake Lanier, or the collective energy trolling Lake Lanier. And they're acknowledging like they're trolls because there's this energy of someone hating someone so much that they wanted others to feel the same way. Acknowledging like that space, that place is because someone was evil. And playing the devil's advocate. Ancestors, what is the message around Lake Lanier? Thank you. People are in their head still, overthinking, stress, and overanalyzing. It plays a lot with people's minds. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, and very nostalgic about energy that is down there. People are thinking. It even feels like people are thinking about their loved ones that are there. But they're also ignoring, it feels like, what they don't want to hear. Collective energy is ignoring what they don't want to hear. It's like Spirit is saying ignoring the facts, okay? Ignoring the facts. Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. Spirit, what is the message to the collective about Lake Lanier? Energy, please. Current energy. It's a lot of haters. People need to get grounded around that energy. There's a lot of manipulation around Lake Lanier, controlling and pulling the strings, someone getting played in the middle of the deck. Toxic. Energy around Lake Lanier. Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. We do get the shaman in reverse. Trust the path. 5 is significant. Fight the powers that be, but get clear. Are you rebelling just for the sake of rebelling? Sometimes we can be a rebel without a cause. Around this energy, there's an energy of this lake. There's an energy of someone, something, multiple people being a rebel without a cause. You are overly dependent on the exterior validation. You want to know what this one thinks and what that one thinks. And Spirit said, mind your business. Energy on Lake Lanier. Thank you, ancestors. Details. The most powerful patterns are created with the tiniest details. Pay attention. This is a time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project. Make small but meaningful gestures or add a personal touch to your own correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. The details in regards to the Lake Lanier are in books. There's clarity. Look how clarity is highlighted. There's clarity in books. There's information in books. Okay, if you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after. Was there an agreement around Lake Lanier? Contracts, lawyers? Not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. Clarity and transparency. When you can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. So some people are hiding behind body language, offhanded remarks, a fleeting facial expression, and this just requires people to step back and look at the larger picture, because I don't know why there's this energy is saying the devil is in the details. Okay. I'm feeling a little woozy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, woozy. Ancestors, what's the message around Lake Lanier? I see a tree. Trees make me feel like ancestors. And I see Ika. To avoid reality only makes you face the same issue again and again. Wow. The key words on this card, it's a negative aspect, dramatic, personality, has a tendency to exaggerate situations, lives on an emotional roller coaster, impulsive, takes everything to the extreme, has difficulty trusting others, carries trauma due to physical and sexual violence. This is the energy on this card in reference to Lake Lanier. It's not always easy to see the reality of life and not be hurt when you realize that despite all your efforts, it seems that happiness is getting farther and farther away. Still giving in to these impulses will not cause revolution, just more confusion. Breathe for a moment and, looking inward, seek to recognize how much of all that anguish and hurt comes from the demands you impose on yourself and others. No matter how strong your will, your self-sufficiency, and your ability to achieve, not everyone around you is prepared to experience a roller coaster of emotions like you, and demanding it from them will only reinforce the loneliness that the adult life has imposed on you. In the same way, just because others can't keep up with your pace, it doesn't mean they don't deserve your trust. As difficult as this may seem, it is possible to delegate tasks and responsibilities to people around you as long as you can recognize their limitations and especially learn who and what to trust. There's a lot of energy around mistrust. There's a lot of energy around hurt and anguish. There's a lot of energy around demands when it comes to Lake Lanier. People being strong-willed, sucking the happiness out, moving based on impulses, creating confusion. Ashe. Spirit, what is the energy around Lake Lanier? Thank you, Spirit. Current energy. The Devil in reverse. Release from bondage, removing the chains, excessive ambition, immoderate greed, instability, dependency, feeling at the end of your rope. With the Devil card in reverse. Subconsciously, with the Four of Pentacles, holding on to people and possessions, issues, deep-seated past issues, hoarding, stinginess, control, possessiveness. There's an energy of financial stability, financial security, saving for a big purchase or retirement, greed, materialism, and wealth. In the middle of the deck, the Sun card in reverse. Lack of enthusiasm, sadness, unrealistic expectations, ego, conceitedness, oppression, miscarriage, stillbirth, abortion. That's heavy energy, y'all. All of those. Whoa. In regards to what's next around Lake Lanier, what's the energy? Abuse of power, rigidity, stubbornness, a lack of discipline, lack of control, absentee father, paternity issues. Subconsciously with the Magician in reverse, because there's blocked creativity, not learning from past mistakes, fiend expertise, weakness, indecision, frustration, and delays. And in the middle of the deck, what we can't see is the water sign. Oh my gosh. Emotional and or water sign. There's an energy of wishes coming true. Energy is like, yep, that's exactly what we wanted. This is, like I said, we didn't start this, but here we are. Realizing dreams, happiness, cheerful, joy, fulfillment, positivity, optimism, satisfaction, success, abundance, prosperity, achievements, rewards. This energy is happy about all of this. The energy at Lake Lanier is like, that's exactly what I wanted. Rewards, confidence, high self-esteem, and triumph. We didn't start this, but here we are. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.